the virtual signing ceremony between IUMW and our industry partners. On behalf of the university, I would like to welcome our distinguished guests from the industry to IUMW. Panasonic Appliances Marketing Asia Pacific, BrandGeeks Incorporation, QWork Technologies Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Foreo International Private Limited, OrangeKloud Incorporation, Ascella Consulting Sdn Bhd. Our warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Tay K. Luan, Professor Dr. Zainuddin Haji Abdul Aziz, our Academic Director, Dr. Nurul Nisa Omar, Dean Faculty of Arts and Sciences, Mr. Varian Ignatius, Head of Communication, Digital Transformation Office, Petronas, lecturers and students. Thank you for joining us this morning. Our program today starts with a short video presentation. That was a very brief introduction on IUMW. Moving forward, we would like to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Tay K. Luan, for his welcoming speech. Please welcome Mr. Tay.
Thank you, Prof. Jasmine. Can you all hear me? Yeah, you can, right? Okay, a very good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests of IUMW. They are our industry partners, staff, as well as students of IUMW. I'm very delighted to be here at this virtual signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding between the International University of Malaya-Wales and our respective partners. There are six of you. Panasonic Appliance Marketing Asia Pacific, Mr. Cliff Peck, welcome. BrandGeeks Consulting Sdn Bhd, where's my good friend Manisa and the other half? Okay, welcome. QWork Technology, Miss Muna Munira, welcome. Foreo International Private Limited, Mr. Frank Revellini, if I get your name correctly. OrangeKloud Incorporated, Mr. Muhammad Shamil, and Ascella Consulting, Mr. Alvin Wee. Welcome, every one of you. We really look forward, and I really look forward to collaborate with each and every one of you, so that we can all bring together the mutual value benefits, and importantly, create the opportunities to innovate, explore, and deliver the sort of future that we believe, that students, lecturers, and ourselves deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, each one of you, when I read your credentials, impressive credentials, do have the potential to deliver the value, starting with the IT development at OrangeKloud, if I'm not mistaken, a contemporary beauty tech company, Foreo. Beauty tech, I wonder, even beauty has gone into technology now. Digital and media gazettes, Lumix, Panasonic Appliance Marketing, media consulting and training, Ascella Consulting, and digital branding marketing, BrandGeeks, and gig economy experts, QWork Technologies. These are the very languages that we use today, from gig economy right down to digital, and as well as the different gadgets and as well as applications that we use on the day-to-day. And I'm quite sure that each one of you, would be relevant in the contemporary fields of what we do, education, learning, and research. And I am particularly look forward to areas where we could collaborate and venture into, particularly to benefit the students right till their graduation. Importantly, the value that they learn from their involvement hopefully will enhance their employability and their value upon graduation. This signing of the MOU is a very symbolic thing. Nonetheless, it's the beginning of some form of agreement that symbolizes the partnership that gives us the strong value that we can venture into, and believe that we could do a lot more together on joint initiatives, either on a buy partnership or even more than that, so that we can all enjoy the sort of value in the years ahead. Without much ado, I thought that that signing of this MOU marks the beginning of this collaboration, and hopefully I'm looking forward to a more distinct and significant future. On this very short note, again, let me reiterate my message that we welcome each and every one of you to this event, and hopefully it doesn't just stop here. We thank you as well for making time, as well as your commitment, wanting to work with our academics, as well as at some point the non-academic too, in terms of the things we do. Thank you very much. I shall pass back the mic to Prof. Jasmine. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tay, for the inspiring welcoming notes. This collaboration is the result of many discussion and alignment between IUMW and industry partners. We would like to invite our Dean, Dr. Nurul Nisa Omar, to enlighten us on this engagement. Over to you, Dr. Nisa.
Thank you. Thank you, Prof. Jasmine, and good morning, everyone, to all our industry partners, to Mr. Tay, Prof. Ainun, fellow colleagues, and all guest lecturers and students. Thank you so much for being here. Let me share my screen a short while. Hold on a second. Okay. Can I have assurance that everyone can see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me just give a little bit of brief on how this industry collaboration come about from the School of Communication and Technology. So what happened is less than a year, it was about slightly less than a year, where we actually met up with our industry advisory panel, Mr. Neil Estavilo, Mr. Andreas, and Ms. Doris Lim. And what happened back then is we actually look into what we can do to improve our curriculum, right? So what is actually missing in our curriculum? How do we make it better? And after slight adjustment, and literally very slight adjustment, so there are several comments where the three panels say that it didn't really come up to my mind at that time, whereby we keep on looking into the modules, the topics, the relevancy, we keep on looking into the MQA documents, and then we forgot what actually matters for the industry. Yes, they do want the knowledge to be there. They do want the topics to be there. They do want the lesson for whoever they're going to hire later on to have the basic knowledge. But something that they come up across that then we as a team reflect on, how do we actually instill the power skills that we need among the graduates. It's not about just knowing how to produce media production or how to produce digital marketing, but it comes with the power skills that actually going to make them be able to succeed in the industry later on. And these power skills are not usually the skills that lecturers can actually assess. It's not, there are no rubrics in these skills, yeah? So this whereby, where we look into the several skills that these the three industry panels actually mentioned to us, right? So how do we make sure that our graduates are fearless? Right? Fearless and be bold into making the decision. How do we make sure that they are curious? How do you make sure that your students have good attitude, positive attitude, and can articulate well? And how are you going to make sure that they master the learning that they have? So all of this comes to my mind where last year when we were to have discussion with these 3 industry panels, we were like, oh, we do not have rubrics or marking system on how we can articulate fearless, you know? It's like 20% if you're fearless, or 80% if you're fearless, or 80% if you're curious. We do not have such rubrics, but these are the skills that that they need to have alongside all of this knowledge that they go through in classes, right? So hence, what we do is we take this power skills framework into their reflection at the end of the semester for the students, for them to reflect on how are they fearless when they do assignments, how are they curious, how is their articulation, and how much mastery do they have. So this is a bit of pieces on how we actually take the power skills in making them become a more employable graduate. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop by just us reminding them about these power skills. Hence, we look forward to the help of our industry partners to give them the exposure on what really matters. Yes, writing 3,000, 4,000 words of essays is important, but the practicality, especially for the communication and technology students, the practicality of applying skills and alongside the power skills that they need to have is what we need to expose them more. And that is where our industry partners are. And we are really thankful and grateful for their what do you call this, their cooperation and commitment to want to do this with us. And we have obviously looked into the importance of mobile application and technology opportunities for students, where OrangeKloud will come in, and we really appreciate what do you call this, these opportunities that we're going to have, and we're looking forward to all of this great adventures that we can do with mobile application. And besides which, then we come up with this concept of branded syllabus, where we start to try to embed it into our curriculum in making sure that our graduates are not only what do you call this, knowledge ready, application ready, but also employable ready, straight down by having the industry input at the core of their learning, So the example that I can portray over here is very brief example. So this is in a way what our students are going to go through in year 1, right? So they go through all these subjects in year 1, but at the peak of the year 1, we will have one subject of writing for the media that will be in a way embedded with a brief or an assignment from Foreo, right? And from one of our industry partners. And at year 2, alongside going through all of these subjects and modules, they will then also be exposed to BrandGeeks and Lumix, 2 more industry projects. Basically, their assignments are in a way aligned with what the industry wants. The projects are in a way come and the brief and the assessment and the feedback comes from the industry at year 2. And at year 3, and going through all of these modules, they'll also be introduced to 3 more industries. So right down from year 1, they have already started to have the industry exposure, the industry feedbacks, industry projects, and industry brief and assignments. We as lecturers, we have a passion and love for our students. So we coddle them, right? So we coddle them. So when we give them feedbacks for their assignments, we always filter our words to making sure that they understand it in a very nicely manner. But the moment they go to the industry, it's a different manner. Nobody's going to coddle them, right? So that is what they need. They need a bit more feedbacks on how the industry give feedbacks. Very straightforward, straight down, almost cutthroat, but in a way build their what do you call this? Build their exposure and build their preparation so that they will then be ready for what is this in the industry. So the whole intention is upon completion, we want to strengthen our graduates portfolio. We want to strengthen our students portfolio. Not just that they have the power skills, that they are fearless, curious, positive attitude, they can articulate well, they master the knowledge. And besides having the qualification, the bachelor's degree qualification, they also have that they can actually proudly say that they will go through 5, 6 industry projects alongside their studies at IUMW. So truly, there are no better a better program in communication and technology for any students out there than at IUMW. So hence that is where our industry collaboration comes in, and that is where the partnership that that we have for today comes in. And that will be the end of my presentation. So thank you so much again for everyone, but I would like to really say thank you to all the 6 industry partners. And I would like to say thank you for my team to really make this happen. Less than a year, it seems, Shawal, Amalina, Safrina, and Amina for actually organizing the whole thing, and Prof. Jasmine and everyone else that I perhaps didn't really mention the name here. And thank you so much, and that's it for me. I'll pass it back to Prof. Jasmine.
Thank you, Dr. Nisha. Indeed, it is time to be great. We will now proceed with the highlight of this program, the virtual signing ceremony. To symbolize the signing ceremony, we will present to you the signed agreement and followed with a short speech from the representative of our industry partner. Let me introduce our industry partners and its representative. Please welcome Panasonic Appliances Marketing Asia Pacific. I would like to invite Mr. Cliff Pack, representative from Panasonic Appliances Marketing Asia Pacific, to say a few words.
All right, a moment. Let me turn on my webcam. Hi, everyone. I hope that you all can see me. All right. Now, thank you very much for inviting us, Lumix, to be part of the partnership with the IUMW. Indeed, I would say that this will be a venture that we are actually looking forward with this IUMW, because we see that the potential of the student to actually have our technology to be implemented along with the study, so that your student will be able to create more creative content that will be in sync with the industry in terms of the standard. So that when, like what you all mentioned, that when the student, when they actually graduate, they will have a standpoint in the industry that they actually able to get themselves employed and even create much more industry level of content that to leverage the industry level of the benchmark. So thank you very much for having us along with this project. So we are looking forward to actually meet you all soon and actually having us on board. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Cliff.
Right.
Let's invite our second partner from BrandGeeks Incorporation. I'd like to welcome Mr. Simyi Muhammad Sadiq.
Hi everyone, Sumi and Marisa here. We are from BrandGeeks, and in line with our mission to nurture legendary brands, we are super excited to actually work with IUMW to nurture their legendary talent as well. We actually had the privilege of working with 8 groups of students already. We paired them up with 7 of our clients, including ourselves, and they truly got awesome exposure, I believe, especially with our own brand of TLC, Tender Laughing Care. So whenever they make a mistake, we just laugh at them and make it fun and enjoyable, but make sure the lesson is learned. So we look forward to more in future, and thank you for bringing us on board the IUMW.
Thank you very much, Mr. Simyi. Yeah, with Tender Loving Care. We now,
Tender Laughing Care.
Yeah, okay, Tender Laughing Care. Yeah, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, our third partner, QWork Technologies Malaysia Sembilan Berhad. Let's call upon Ms. Muna Munira to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Jasmine. I would like to thank Mr. Dr. Lisa, Amadina, Safina, Sayal, and all of the IUMW team for inviting us to take part in this very exciting journey with IUMW. So on QWork, we look forward to working with your students. What we enable them to do is to be exposed to the industry, and how we will be able to help IUMW will be to measure their skills from the lessons we learn from the classroom to the Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Ms. Muna Munira. Our next partner, Foreo International Private Limited. Let's welcome Mr. Frank Ravanelli for a short speech.
Thank you, everyone. We're very grateful to be able to renew our partnership with your institution. As a disruptor in the beauty industry, we agree 200% with what has been said so far in terms of power skills that it's very important to find in talent. And we look forward to several more years of working together with you and your students. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our fifth partner, OrangeKloud Incorporation. Let's invite the representative from OrangeKloud Incorporation, Mr. Muhammad Shamil, to give a few words.
Well, thank you very much for the kind invitation, and it's a pleasure actually getting across to all of you guys out here. With the current trends being, more towards less code and, disrupting industry with less application development through hard coding, it would be a very good opportunity for us to work with your cohorts and establish a bigger community of no-code developers. And it would be a very good start to what the current trends look at as employability skills. So it's a pleasure, and we look forward to working with all of you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Shamil. Our final partner, Assalah Consulting Sdn Bhd. Please welcome Mr. Alvin Wee to say a few words.
Okay. Vice Chancellor Mr. Tay Kay Luan, Academic Director Professor Dr. Ridaimun Abdul Aziz, Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Science Dr. Nurul Omar, esteemed lecturers, professors of IUMW, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are very pleased to be virtually here today for this signing ceremony. And we are very honored to have this opportunity to collaborate with IUMW in developing your students and talent, as it is always our passion to groom future generations of leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators. In your university, we have experienced a vibrant and inquisitive student body that is able to reach for the stars. And we are very excited to be part of that launch pad for their life journey. We at Assalah Consulting firmly believe that it is possible for every person and every organization to create their ideal outcome, whether it's in their life, career, or business. Sustainability and excellence are our core values. And we are glad that these are also in the alignment with IUMW's values as well. Through this collaboration, it is our intention that IUMW students would also embrace these values and leverage on the experience, tools, opportunities, and mindset so that they too can create their own ideas. We look forward to great success in this engagement and further close cooperation between IUMW and Assalah Consulting to empower your students. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alvin V. Thank you to all our industry partners. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this opportunity to thank Ashburn Worldwide Resources for sponsoring the corporate gift for this occasion. And we will deliver the corporate gift to all our industry partners. To illustrate this meaningful collaboration of industry and academia in delivering student experience, we have invited one of our students who will be sharing her story. Nur Fatiha Muhammad Hafiz is our student from Professional Communication and is currently in her second year. Nur Fatiha did a project for her class with BrandGeeks. She did well and was offered an internship. Let's welcome Nur Fatiha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nur Fatia binti Muhammad Hafiz, and I'm in my second year of degree. And for my previous semester, I had the privilege of working with BrandGeeks and QWork for my integrated marketing communication class. So in this class, we learned a lot of insightful things about marketing. And for our assignment, my group mates and I had to create a digital marketing campaign where we proposed a campaign to our company. Now, speaking for myself, it was my first time creating a campaign for an actual company. So I can see that I was really, really nervous, but our lecturer, Madam Safrina, was really, really helpful alongside Madam Manisa from BrandGeeks. Also not forgetting Natalie from QWork. They really helped to guide us throughout our journey. And I think it's safe to say that the company that we worked with, which is QWork, really liked our campaign. Along the way, Madam Manisa taught us how the industry actually works. And I think it helps students to see the side of the industry that they've never seen before. And Madam Manisa was really straightforward when giving feedbacks for our assignment. She does not hold herself back from correcting us and telling us what to do and what not to do. But I do really think that that's a good thing because it really helps students to prepare themselves for the future. So Madam Manisa did reach out to me and asked if I'm interested to work with BrandGeeks during my internship. And I would like to thank Madam Manisa from BrandGeeks for that offer. I am really, really honored. Inshallah, BrandGeeks would be my first option when I start my internship. That is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nur Fatiha, and congratulations on your achievement. I guess it is evidence of the tender loving care, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, we now like to share with you our MOU montage. Let's view the MOU montage. Yes, that was the montage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the ceremony. Let's have a photo session to imprint this memorable collaboration.
Okay, is everyone in? All right, let me take a picture. Okay, one more. All right.
Now, let's have a freestyle.
Okay, Ken.
One more, freestyle, yes.
1, 2. All right, got it.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the university, I'd like to thank everyone for making time to be with us. We hope that this MOU is a beginning to many more collaboration and a long-lasting partnership. Again, thank you and have a great day. Bye.
Bye, thank you.